All right, we're just giving everybody a few minutes to get logged in before we get started. As we're waiting for folks to get logged in, if those that are logged in want to pop in the chat where you're joining us from, we would love to know where everybody is logging in from today. Oh, Joel from Minnesota. Mississippi, Lori, nice to see you. Philadelphia, all right. North Virginia, yep. Tennessee, Ohio, Florida. Wow, folks from all over. Canada. Huh. Great. Kansas City, Missouri. New York. All right. Well, looks like most people are in and logged in to audio. Hopefully everyone's hearing us okay, so we can go ahead and get started. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's low cost to no cost everyday items for accessible living webinar. I'm Lori Shogan. I'm the program director here at the National Ataxia Foundation, and I'll be assisting with today's webinar along with a few of my colleagues. I just have a few housekeeping notes to go over before we get started. First of all, closed captioning is available for today's session. To enable the closed captioning, you just click on the closed captioning button, and that's found on the bottom of your screen, and select the show subtitles option. And as just as a standard disclaimer, any of the information provided by the speakers is for informational use only, and products mentioned during this presentation does not imply any endorsement by the National Ataxia Foundation. Also wanted to mention that questions for our speakers can only be submitted in the Q&A. So the Q&A feature is found on the bottom of your screen as well. And we will answer as many of your questions as time allows us to do during the Q&A portion of the session. And so there is a chat. So if you find the chat, that is where you see folks entering where they are joining from. Please feel free to continue to use that to engage with other attendees throughout the webinar. But if you do have questions for the speakers, put those in the Q&A. So thank you for that. And now I'm excited to welcome back the speakers from Day Undefined, Liam Dougherty and Kate Leader. Also joining us is Hannah Shu, along with Jessica Berdrew and Lisa Hetherington. I would like to say that NAF has an exciting new partnership with Day Undefined, which will bring all of you new marketplace of accessible items for people with ataxia, webinars and newsletters. And you'll also have an opportunity to submit product reviews and suggest new items that others might find helpful as well to Day Undefined. And now I'll turn it over to the Day Undefined team.
Hello everyone, I'll get us started when we pull up the PowerPoint. Hello, my name is Liam Dougherty, pronouns he, him. A short visual description. I'm a 30-something white male with a blue IKEA bag on my lap here. And maybe just get us started with talking about my blue bag, because I think it's sort of a good encapsulation of why we're here. Day Undefined, we know that nobody's day is different, and everyone with a disability has sort of a a kind of free perspective on what they want to do, on what they think is important, their own priorities. I think sometimes having a disability kind of makes me sort of narrow in my scope of what is possible for my day. And sort of central, the day Undefined is reaching outside of that scope and realizing that the freedom and independence that everyone has. Everyone day looks and feels different. Every person has their own experience and preferences. And so where the blue bag fits in. I got this bag for I think $1 or $2 at IKEA. And I use it close to every day for laundry, for transporting packages. And most of you probably know, carrying things in a wheelchair can be difficult. Um, and having this blue bag on my lap and securely allows me to transport bigger loads of material. And so this is going to be on our website, but just to give you like an informal synopsis of our idea. Well, and I also, and to go back bag, I'm also wanted to thank National Ataxia Foundation for bringing us on today, for partnering with us and bringing our message to you. And I think we can go to the next.
Thanks so much, Liam. Hi, everyone. My name is Kate Leader, and I'm Liam's partner in building the Day Undefined. I am a white woman in my mid-30s with blonde hair, and I'm so happy to be joining you, and I use the pronouns she, her. Just a couple of notes about us. We are not medical professionals. Nothing in this session or website should be considered medical advice. Please consult your healthcare professionals for questions regarding your health and how you might work with different products. We are individuals who have physical disabilities or have loved ones with physical disabilities. And we came together because we want to share real insights and experiences into products that might have be particularly useful to individuals who have ataxia or other physical disabilities. We have an awesome review team that I'm going to introduce shortly, and it is a cross-disability group. We believe that we can learn from everyone and each other, and so you can meet all of our reviewers on our website. We are not paid to promote any of the products that we're sharing with you today or any of the hacks. A couple of notes about what we are going to share today. We're going to try to cover 10 products, not including Liam's blue IKEA bag, which you'll have to stay tuned for a really awesome video of that blue IKEA bag and the many purposes that it can be used for. What we're sharing today is these 10 products, and it is just a snippet of the review. You can find all the full reviews on our website, dayundefined.com, and the videos are all on our YouTube channel. So you can check out all the full length videos there, but we will be sharing clips with you today so you can see real demonstrations. The prices that we're sharing for these products are the prices that one of us saw on Amazon in the last couple of days. We know that prices vary so much. So to be consistent, we gave you the Amazon price, and you can look for the product anywhere and you'll find different prices and versions. And we encourage you to shop where you want. We're gonna tell you the brand that we found, but you can Google the product and you'll find many different brands and styles and variations. So look for what's right for you. All right. I am now going to introduce our review team. Here is our review team. We have an awesome review team of 9 people. Erica, Hannah, Tony, Lisa, Sarah, Joni, Jessica, Ellie, and Liam. Today, you'll actually be hearing from Jessica, Hannah, and Lisa, but many of the reviews are from other reviewers, including Joni and Ellie, who's our newest reviewer of the group, as well as Tony. So you can meet all of these reviewers on our website. They've all done really great, shared really awesome reviews and experiences about different products. But now I'm going to pass it over to Hannah, because before we launch right into the products, she's going to tell you a little bit about why real reviews are so important. So over to you, Hannah. Hannah, sorry, I think you're still on mute. So if you could just unmute yourself. There we are. Hannah. Great.
All right, good. Sorry about that. Thank you. Yeah, that's my photo, and I took that photo on top of a Space Needle in Seattle. I was laughing, but actually the floor all made of glass. So actually I was so scared. Even with my ataxia condition, I was so scared. So back to the review journey, I just want to share, I used to look at the review, really read the review, and from Amazon, from other websites, and then I started doing review myself. And for me, I used to write like a teacher, but today I write like a doctor, and you can hardly see my writing, and because of my ataxia condition. And also, for me, maybe it's not a big deal for others, but for me, I love writing. And writing a journal is really a big thing for me. So you can tell without a good pair of pen, it's really a big trouble for me. And I've been looking for a lot of pens, and on the website and anywhere I can find pens. And then I end up create a lot of waste and landfill. Just, none of them work for me. And one day I actually saw a name of pen. It's called Pen Again. I was so excited, and I thought, wow, I love the name. And then I started looking at the review from the Undefined website, and I think the reviewer's name is Michael. He actually mentioned the pen is very good. It's a Y-shaped pen, so it can stay in your hand very well. However, this pen will not increase your handwriting. So for my condition, I don't have the problem of holding a pen. However, I do have a problem writing properly, make my calligraphy look as pretty as before. So after I read the review, and I realized this pen again is now something suitable for me. So I just want to share this experience with people that when I was doing review, I was doing research. I always put adjective to my search bar. However, the product end up showing is not exactly what I'm looking for, just because adjective is a definition means different things to different people. And for me, for my condition, probably the people give a 5-star to a product doesn't have the same condition I have. So I just want to tell people how valuable I think the review is, can really tell you what it is. So you end up saving a lot of waste and the landfill. So yeah, I love the review. And if there's any question, you can always put in Q&A and ask me or ask anyone. So yeah, thank you. That's my experience. Back to Kate.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Hannah is one of our reviewers who has done a number of really thoughtful product reviews that are featured on our website. So you can check out more from Hannah also on our website. All right, we're going to dive right into the first product that is under $20, and I'm going to pass it over to Liam.
Thank you, Kate. And before you get started, I skipped over the purpose of the low to no cost sort of idea here, that cost can be a real barrier, especially to people with disabilities. Around half of people with disabilities have jobs. Finances can be a really big thing that keeps people back from sort of attaining the level of independence that we think that they can have. And maybe to that point, when I moved into the house that I'm in now, I spent a lot of money widening the doors. Having a carpenter come in and take out the frame and no carpentry at all. But this I think is a great low cost example of something I wish I had known about before widening my door. So this is the swing clear door hinges. Reviewed by our team member Joni. So it creates an additional 1 to 2 inches of clearance when the door is open 90 degrees. And this results in fewer head injuries, new and narrow frame. Just empowering your chair through a door. They're available in either chrome or brass to complement your decor if that is important to you. And some cons. These are sold as a single item, so you will need to purchase more than one per door. They're sold per hinge. So depending on your door. You will likely need assistance installing the hinges, which is true for a lot of these products, that you may need some assistance putting them in, and then when they're in, you're able to operate them. The door may become more difficult to close if the hinges are not installed correctly. So, and that is an important thing, and you may need someone with somewhat of a master of carpentry to install these. And I think we have a video on the next slide. and sort of a more in-depth look is available on our undefined.com website. So definitely check us out there.
Thanks,
next
Liam.
we're gonna-
And now we're going to pass it over to Jessica to talk about another door related hack, actually. So Jessica, over to you.
Thank you, Kate. Okay, so this is a door pull that you just put on your door, and you tie a piece of string around the hinges. Then you give it enough slack so you can pull the door shut, and you tie it around the handle several times so it doesn't come loose on you. And then you could just pull the door shut, and it works really well. Also, we do have on Day Undefined website, we do have a T-pull that actually can mount on your door, but we just couldn't show that on this webinar because it's $40.
Thank you, Jessica. That's
Next
so
slide,
helpful.
please.
And just to mention, you'll actually see the T-pool in action on a front door in another video, and we'll point that out a little bit later. The T-pool is just a different option if that might work in other cases if the hack isn't is a solution, or maybe a long-lasting solution, for instance, on like a front door. So here is Jessica's video.
Hi everybody, this is Jessica. I just wanted to show you how I use my door pull hack to close my door. My door is a little hard to close, but this works really well. I hope that helps. Bye.
Thank you so much, Jessica, for that demonstration that you did of the hack. It's a good one with a little bit of yarn. So next up, we have Liam, who's going to share about smart plugs.
And thanks, Kate. And so I reviewed the Casa smart plug. There are a ton of options out there. You know, while this product really worked for me, we definitely are open to hearing about other success stories with smart plugs. I think the smart home sort of the area is like a really neat thing for disability. And this review was actually written by Tony, that is my Monstero plant in the on the left hand side. But so Tony was nice enough to was able to read the review. And say yeah, the Wi-Fi plugs are awesome. The Wi-Fi plugs have an app to download on smartphone, which lets you control them on your phone. I can turn the lights on and off away from home. So yeah, right. I mean, and he said this review is really perfect. We can also be controlled by voice with Smart Assistant, like them. I tried to say it softly because my device is right next to me and I don't want her to go up. Yeah, I mean, you can integrate the Casa smart plug. They have like a proprietary like Casa phone app, and you could also integrate it into Alexa. I mean, I have a screenshot here of my experience on my phone. And that may require some technology assistance for some. I think most of it is very intuitive, but depending on your technological competency, it might be under. I did admittedly get lost a few times. And on the next slide, I think we have a video from my living room. Alexa, turn off corner line.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off corner line.
Okay.
I'm sure everybody loves the jazz music after every video, just to keep the mood. Thank you, Liam, for that demonstration. It's a really cool way to make any light a smart light. And now we are going to turn it over to Lisa, who's going to talk about another product that you might already have and or not have, but she has found helpful.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lisa. I'm a white woman with short hair, and I have a black patch over one of my eyes on my eyeglasses. I find these funnels very helpful. These were bought at the dollar store, so they're not expensive at all. The only thing about the dollar store item is that it might not last as long as other, I don't know, name brand items. I've got two funnels here and they fit into all manners of size of jars, so I can pour things into it. Because of my patch on my eye, I don't have any depth perception. So it's really helpful to have a funnel to pour liquids or dry foods or coffee or anything like that into the jar that you want to put it in. There's a bigger space for me to pour from. Yes, I use them every day. I use a little blue one every day because the coffee maker, my coffee maker is taller than I am in my wheelchair, and I can't see where to put the water. So I just put the little bottom hole of the funnel in the water opening, and I can pour into a much bigger opening, and it works very well. It's wonderful every day.
Thanks, Lisa. And here is the demonstration, and Lisa describing also about the coffee maker.
These can both be bought at pretty much any dollar store, and I find them very helpful in my kitchen. This little one especially I use with my coffee maker because I can't see the top of my coffee maker when I'm sitting in my wheelchair. So if this is the top of the coffee maker, I find the hole and hold on to the funnel and then just pour the water from there. I usually do hold on to it a little bit, especially because I can't see it. It's pretty much above my head. And I stop pouring when I see the level go to the coffee maker, and then
Sorry, I think I got it a little cut short there, Lisa, but we really appreciate that explanation and demonstration. And now it is back to Liam to talk about all things cell phones and voting.
These can both be.
There we go.
Yeah, I tried a phone lanyard You can see we're $10 here. And is held in place between the phone and case. No stinger or adhesive is required. The foot is secure and doesn't need to be in a pocket or awkwardly in your lap. That is often the case with me that I put my phone on my lap. When I'm kind of going from thing to thing, because getting sort of in my side pocket is sort of a difficult position. In a wheelchair, and I put it on my lap, and then I drop the phone, or broken a few phones that way. I bet other people on this webinar could relate. This was a really helpful thing. The material seems sturdy, and the strap is adjustable. So you can kind of wear it in a few different kinds of ways. And 4 of the internal pads are included for multiple devices, or if one breaks. So you have several in there. And I have had one of them crease on me in using it. And it's good to have multiple there. So assistance may be required in the assembly. I think you'll see in the next video that I had some trouble sort of getting the metal thing. You'll see. The strap must be adjusted so the user does not sit on or otherwise interfere with it. The phone is held upside down since the charging port is open, whether or any falling debris could easily get in. And the user needs to be careful the strap does not get in the way of other activities. And on our next slide, we have a video.
And just to add about this video, Liam actually in the full clip takes you through the entire setup process for the lanyard, how to insert it into your phone case and put the phone case in and everything. But the clip will just be showing towards the end of that setup.
What I'm doing is kind of pushing this part. Putting it against my wrist and against my palm. Pushing with my index finger. You see now I got it. The phone is connected that way, and I can wear the phone as a lanyard. Does not need pockets, and also I can, I've access to the phone really easily, and sort of, I think it fits in nice with one of the, Apple Pay or GPay, whatever you have. You can more or less just take your phone with you instead of a wallet or anything like that.
Thanks, Liam. And it's back to you again for the next product as well.
And then the next one we have here is from Joni as well. It's a cell phone mount for $9 per mount. It's intended for bicycle handbars, but can be used for a wheelchair, rollator, or walker. This is true for a lot of accessibility sort of products, and I guess sort of like central to the Undefined idea of using a thing for using a thing for accessibility that may not be intended for it, but it is really useful for it, and the product is much less expensive than would be normally for someone something just intended for wheelchairs. So it is great for anyone who misplaces, fumbles with, or drops their cell phone. Just like I mentioned, it's something that happens to me a lot. I know where it is and that it will not fall off my lap. My phone is at my fingertips, ready for me to text, make a call, make a request, notify voice assistant, watch a video, etc. The stretchy silicone bands of the holder fit over my phone case, which is a daughter box, so there is no additional finessing necessary. The holder mounts onto the base and can rotate 360 degrees, providing optimal use of the phone screen, and even with the band attached, I have an unobstructed use of Face ID, Touch ID, both front and rear cameras, the flashlight, and the charging point. So you can say this is a really useful product, and Journey is really great. Very thorough reviewer. Thank you, Journey. I think we have a video of this as well in action. And that's got off guard by that. Really quick, that's one thing I loved about the video is she sort of zooms in on how specifically it works and how it attaches. And that's really like a really important thing when thinking about these sort of products, because it really does matter. If I think I am able to do a certain thing, so just want to say that, and I'll pass it over to Lisa.
Thank you, Liam. This is a key extender, which I use most days. You can see the red part there, that is actually the body of the key extender, and I'm pulling away the key, and it's pretty long, so I can reach the body of the extender is attached to my purse and it won't go anywhere. And then I can pull my key from there, and it reaches the lock, and I don't have to worry about my keys falling. I've got a porch deck beneath me, and there's no way I'd be able to get to my keys if they should fall. And it's really nice way to have my keys with me without worrying about losing them. And when I let go of the key, it just retracts right back. It's really good.
Thank you, Lisa. And here's her demonstration.
Thank you.
And I forgot to mention that was actually the video where you can see the tea pool on Lisa's door. And that's not a product, that was the product that we mentioned when Jessica presented the door pool hack. That's not a product that's under $20, but that's what you saw on Lisa's front door. And you can find on our website if it looks interesting to you. All right, and thanks, Lisa. And back to you, Liam, to do these spoke lights.
I realized they were running sort of out of time. They're lower on time, so we're going to try to go a little quicker here. So this is another review from Jody. This is spoke light wheel lights. And two bag for $19. On Amazon here. So this is a good way to be seen and be safe when using a wheelchair in low light conditions. No hardware or tools are required for testing. I think we have a video of that. Yeah.
Sorry, did you want to add something, Liam, before we play it?
Not really. We can dive in. And the
And that was the end of that one. Thanks, Liam. And then we have another one from Joni that is also a light. And Liam, if you want to take that one.
and then with this product and the last one too, I saw in the chat. Someone had a question about operating in a power chair. This is a really interesting question, and definitely I use a manual and a power chair. And yeah, we're no real authority that way. Well, we love ideas of how to fit things on into your life. So I'm sure there is a way to like you can get it in there in a certain way. But yeah, we'd love to kind of talk about that with you and maybe get a video going. So yeah, the same is true for this rechargeable light and horn. Again, reviewed by Joni. She picked this up for $19 on Amazon. So this combination light horn is great for lighting your way and alerting others to your presence while cycling after dark. Money can also be used on a wheelchair, rollator, or walker, or power chair if you find a way. Yeah. And I most often use the low setting when I'm wheeling through our darkened house at night. I also angle the light downward toward the floor so as not to disturb sleeping people or pets. Then the horn is very loud. It has 5 different sounds and can be used to alert others in case of emergency. I don't recommend using it in both situations since it is piercing. And no batteries to replace. And it comes with charging cable. And just a quick caution here. You will need your own USB power adapter, which is not included in the product. And I do a video on that as well.
And please note that there is a flashing light in this video if that affects you. All right. And then we are on to our last product, which is the first review from our newest reviewer, Ellie. So a big thanks to Ellie for this review, and Liam's gonna talk about it.
Yeah, thanks, Kate. So this is a product that Ellie found on Amazon. $8 for a pack of 3. And it is a water bottle opener. And I'm twisting the top of the water bottle was made easier by this. It's made of a sturdy plastic that is not bendable. You can take it with you because it is small and has a small hole to attach to your keyring. It has 2 wings on the outside for a better grip, and the grip was very comfortable. So a few cons here in getting on the bottle cap can be a little difficult. And you can't really tell if the opener is on the cap evenly before twisting. And you have to get the right kind of water bottle. And we have an Aquafina water bottle here, which has a thicker cap and a sturdier bottle, and this seems to help. And here is a video of Ellie.
All right, thanks Ellie again for that review. So that is the end of our products, the 10 products that we wanted to share with you today. If you are interested in getting more involved or just following us, we would encourage you to please keep in touch with Day Undefined. You can sign up for our newsletter on our website, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you always get our new videos. You can tell us about a product that you'd like us to review or a product that you think is awesome. You can contact us on our website or at the email address contact@dayundefined.com. Whatever it is, or if you even just have feedback for us, please feel free to get in touch. We would love to share feedback. We would love to invite you to participate in a feedback survey. It should only take 1 to 2 minutes, and we are going to drop that in the chat box. And if you have a few minutes, please give us your thoughts about this webinar. It will help us to do an even better job next time. And if you'd like, you can give us your email address and we will submit you in a drawing to win one of the products that you saw in this webinar today. We'll select 2 winners within the next week and be in touch if you won. So please take that feedback survey to share your thoughts with us. And now we'd love to open it up to Q&A. And I think that Lori from the National Ataxia Foundation is going to share those questions with us, and any of the speakers are welcome to respond to those, or you're welcome to direct them toward any of the speakers.
Thanks so much, Kate. Great ideas to the entire Day Undefined team. That was great. We do have a few questions from attendees. I see that Hannah answered a question early on in the question feature, the Q&A feature. So I just wanted to say that out loud for the benefit of all attendees. Liz had asked, pin again, is that the name of the pin? And Hannah, you so kindly answered, yes, pin again is the name. So thank you for that. Liam, there is a couple of questions for you. Peter from South Africa is asking, are these products available in South Africa? And I believe he's referring to the smart plugs. And because he does have different power plug points, he does mention that they do have Amazon in South Africa. So what are your thoughts on that, Liam?
I can speak to this shipping in South Africa or the, I'm sure your outlets look a little different. But yeah, I think maybe the best response would be that I'm sure there's some sort of comparable product that is available to you. And I think in that screenshot, I have the sort of a way to integrate the light switch with Alexa, that kind of so and on there is hundreds of different names of outlets, outlet manufacturers. So I'm sure there is something available to you wherever you need it.
Thanks, Liam. We also have a question for you from Tony. Tony is asking, do the smart plugs require the 2G Wi-Fi? He's had issues with smart devices and some ISPs that don't provide 2G Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm not really sure about that. Yeah, I'd love that. You should email us and we can talk about that further, and maybe and sort of a note on that in our product description. Thanks.
Very good. Thanks for researching that for us, Liam. And I believe you might have catch this question from Rita in the chat. She also popped it in the Q&A about the wheel lights working on electric wheelchairs.
Yeah, and Rita, that's a really great question. And at the end of the we'll love a video of sort of troubleshooting that and trying to find a hack that works. Or maybe different product. I bought some reflective tape and put that on the back of my power chair. That worked for me. So that lights up would be great too. So yeah, we'd love to kind of get some authentic sort of input about that.
Thanks, Liam. I think this question might be for you, Kate. The question is, has Day Undefined partnered with an occupational therapy association to advertise the Day Undefined website or resources, such as the American Occupational Therapy Association or state OT organizations? This person says that this is so awesome and informative for everyday people and OTs. This person is an OT and has learned a ton from this webinar and says thank you.
We're so glad to hear that. And no, we are not currently partnering. We have worked with individual OTs at times just to, as we were building Day Undefined. But if you have ideas for how we can partner with professional organizations, please email us. We would love to hear from you, and we would love to work on that.
Thanks, Kate. I believe this one is for Liam again about the water bottle opener. So this attendee wants to know, does this product keep the water from popping out when you open it?
Yeah, that is a really great question. I think Ellie would be able to answer more than me. So we might have to answer that question over email or something. I think in my sort of limited experience with it, I think it would only depend on the integrity of the bottle. But Ellie can definitely speak to it more than me, so we'll follow up with you afterwards.
And just to add, what we'll try to do with these questions is we will try in the coming weeks to take to put our answers onto the product pages in our website, so that we can continue adding the information that's relevant to you. So if we don't give you an answer today, please check back to the website or email us.
Thank you both for that. We have another question here for Liam regarding the phone lanyard. Does it work for Android phones? And also, does it block the camera?
Yeah, so I have an Android phone, and yeah, it worked good for me. The way it connects, I think you probably can see from the longer video on our website, where there's a little more fumbling of me to like get the hook on. But in the pad sits in between the case and your phone. And as long as your case has like a smaller opening for the charger on the bottom. And the pad sort of sits in the case, and there is a small ring that comes out the bottom, and then you hook the lanyard onto that. So it would work kind of with that. Almost any phone with the case. I think most cases are built this way. But yeah, if you want to find out more information or see the extended cut of the video of me trying to put the lanyard on, then visit our website. Thanks.
Thanks, Liam. I think we can just answer one more question here from Gary, since we're at the top of the hour. Gary is asking, how can I help others with ideas, make and bring them to market to help others?
Yeah, I mean, I would say feel free to like follow up with this, but yeah, and join our cause, and yeah, I mean we're really trying to collect sort of user input when we think that other people are the subject matter, and yeah, reach out to us. We have our email address here, and reach out about getting involved in whatever capacity works for you. And follow us on social media, share our posts, and all that will be really helpful.
I think that's great. Thank you. So we are at time here, but as mentioned here, attendees can find the products that were mentioned today and others on the marketplace, on NAF's website, and on the Day Undefined website, and those links are in the chat. And Kate mentioned the survey link is in the chat as well. Thank you so much for everyone for participating in that survey. Anything else from our speakers today that you wanted to add before we close out today's session? All right, well, just to mention, and I know it was mentioned in the chat as well, a recording of today's session will be made available to reference on NAF's website and YouTube channel. So it was really good having so many folks join us today. Take care, everyone, until next time.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren.
And thanks to our
Thank you.